Alright, let's get started. I've been playing Rogue for a while and I've gotten comfortable with every rogue. I've played every rogue, I've tried them. I know who's good and who's not. So this is basically a tier list. I'm ranking them at needs to get nerfed, who are balanced, who needs a little bit of a buff, and who needs a big buff. There's a trash section, but nobody's trash. No rogue is trash. Everybody's usable, but some are better than others. Like I said before. So there's my tier list. If you don't agree or if you do agree, comment down below. Just to be clear, I'm not ordering this by least to worst. I mean least to worst. From worst to best. It's a tier list. The order is all over the place. Sorry for being sloppy. At the end, I will show the chart that I did online. And when I'm talking, I will mention if they're slightly need a slight nerf, balance, or whatever. The reason why I did a tier list is because I saw some tier lists online on YouTube and I did not agree with nothing they said. Nothing, absolutely nothing. So I wanted to make my own. This is my first time making a tier list, so if it sucks, I'm sorry. And I will provide timestamps, just in case if you're only here for one character or two characters, you could easily skip to them. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Okay, first off, glitch. I place glitch in a slightly needs a buff. He has the best SMG in the game. He has Talent SMG, the LMP. He has a Semtex, so he has a one-shot kill. And he has a good gadget. His gadget counters everything. It counters every single gadget or ability in the game. But the thing where he sucks at is his perks. He has the SMG, so the target finder, where you shoot somebody and marks them, that's not going to be very useful for him. And all the other perks he has are pretty bad. The only one is the one cloaked, where he can't get spotted by anything, which is his best one. But other than that, he's good. He's the type of character that'll get better and better as the game goes on, as more abilities get introduced into the game. It's just more things that he could counter. It's like a Thatcher in Rainbow. More electronics get added, more things he could counter. Things they could buff him with is the perks, really. But besides that, if they don't touch him at all, he'll be fine. He'll just get better and better. Alright, next is Lancer. And Lancer's ability is basically Caveira, where she moves faster. She's quiet. She's completely quiet, and she can't get revealed while her ability is active. She has the best SMG for hip firing. She has a really good shotgun for hip firing. The fact that her ability is completely quiet is really good. If it made any noise, she'll be ass. Trust me, the audio in this game is really good. So if it made any noise, I would hear it. So that's a good thing. And there's some times where I lose gunfights to her, not because the player playing her is better than me, just because it caught me by surprise and I couldn't hear her. But if it made any noise, she'll be trash. She has a Semtex, so she can one-shot kill. But her perks are pretty bad. The extra ammo is kind of useless. The movement penalty makes no sense because you're gonna hit fire most of the time. Revive teammates is okay, but you're the fragger of the team. The only good one she has is life drain, because she's gonna be so aggro. So that little bit of extra HP when she kills somebody is gonna be good. So yeah, I have her as balanced. She's not that broken. She's not that trash. She's balanced. And she has a Spitfire as well, which is good for the beginning of Demolition. Next one is Phantom. Yes, I know she's a sniper, so it might be hard to use her. But if you are good with Phantom, you literally have a high-ass chance of winning the game or round. Because she literally leaves your opponent's one shot. She one taps kills, even with the perk that gives the opponent extra HP. She's so good. She has a grenade. She has amazing perks. She has evade, cloaked, and nimble hands. Usually nimble hands will be trash, but since she has a sniper, She could pick up an SMG from the floor, shoot him with the sniper, and quickly switch, get it easy down. She has great perks. She's good all around. She is overpowered. One way I would say they should nerf her is the damage of her sniper. They should reduce it by 20. Her headshot damage is 140. It should do 120. So at least the perk that gives you 25 extra health will be worth it. Because so far that perk is useless. And they should make the body damage go from 80 to 60. Because her passive is that the opponent recharge delay is longer. So it already leaves them at disadvantage. It will just bring it down the efficiency by a little bit. That's all they should do to her, really. But yeah, she's strong right now. They should balance the gun, the sniper, and it should be good. Alright, next up is Ronin. And Ronin is, wow, she godly. She has the most all-around gun in the game, the KA. You could do anything right with that gun. You could do close range, medium range, long range. You could hit fire. You could do anything. She has the MP7, but the MP7 is only good at close range. Anything else is trash. She has a Spitfire, so she'll be good in the first round of demolition. She has a grenade. Her ability is one-shot kill, and it's a trap. So she has two one-shot kill options, meaning she's really good at clutching. Her perks are crazy. She has Berserker and Evade, so she can just run away like a bitch and have a full clip by the time you reach her. She has reduced damage from explosives, and her passive is that she can't get exposed or detected by anything. That means Dallas. That means the scanner mines. That means the perk that costs 10k that tracks people down. She can't be detected by anything. She's really good. They should nerf her perks a little bit. I don't think they should get rid of the grenade or change her guns. They just switch her perks a little bit, like switch evade or something. That's really all they should do to her. Or get rid of the Spitfire. They should get rid of the Spitfire, because right now she's broken. Okay, Saint. Saint is the character that is never going to be out of the meta because he can heal people. If you play this game, you know people don't heal for shit. So if you have a character that can heal from across the map, has a gun that has good damage and no bloom, has crazy perks, and has two claymores, he's never gonna be out of the meta. And the claymores are actually really good. You can't clutch it. It's one shot kill. Oh yeah, I think it's one shot kill. I think it does 80 damage. But still, his perks are crazy. He has evade, cloaked, and he has tracker rounds, which is the one that tracks people when you shoot them. He has a scope on his MLX, meaning he has no bloom. You should run the MLX over the Mamba. I don't know what you're doing if you are. But the MLX is crazy. I've been melted by it before. It has no bloom. Great character. You can main this character for next 2 years if this game is still alive, and he'll still be good. So he is balanced. He has no grenade. If he did, he'll be broken. Alright, next up, and the only one that will be and needs a buff is Scorch. Honestly, I think Scorch is the worst character in the game. She does have good perks, but she has a shit gun in the MP7. She has a shotgun. So she's a shotgun MP7. She can't do long range. Those guns are terrible mid-range. She has a secondary that's a 3 burst, which is okay. She has no one-shot kill. She has a fire grenade and the EMP grenade. Her ability provides nothing for the team. Her passive provides nothing for the team. It's all solo. She is only good when her ability is activated. So I don't know why people or the developers nerfed her, because that's the only time she's good. They should bring it back to 15 seconds, not 10. So she could be on balance. The only reason why people wanted her nerfed is because they play like idiots and then they rush her and they can't hear the loud ass noise when she has her ability activated and push her for some reason, and then they die. They should make her ability back to 15 seconds because she is the worst character in the game. Our next character is Talon, and he is God tier. He has the LMP, which is a laser. is good in every distance. It's only okay in long range, but it still melts. He has a C4 that basically guarantees you one kill. He has a UAV as his ability, which is quiet, doesn't have a light, and provides instant intel, and that you could grab with your magnetic arms and replace it. His perks are okay. Really, the only one you're gonna use from here is Tendency, which is the one that reduces damage from explosives. But his ability, his UAV, is the thing that makes him so good. It'll give you confidence to push. It gives you all the information you need. Let's say you throw a UAV. You see two people there. You don't have to risk your life. All you gotta do is throw your C4, and you get 2 easy downs. Just finish it with your OP as SMG. The only thing they should nerf him in is his ability. They should add a light to it or noise, like Ronin's mine. Cause I rarely die to Ronin's mine because it has a loud, distinctive noise. But Titan's UAV is quiet. It's small. It's black. Just throw it in some little bush and you can't see it at all. Just add a light. That's the only thing they should nerf. And yeah. Next up is Trench. And in my personal opinion, he is balanced. He's probably the most balanced character in this game. They should not touch him at all. He has a gun that is good for medium and far range. It's okay in close range. He has no one-shot kill, but he has 2 gas grenades and 2 ADSs or trophy systems. He has above average perks with the reload while sprinting, tendency, which is reduced damage from explosives, and tracker rounds. So he could, and his ability is barbed wire, which can't let the opponents run through it. It slows them down. They can't jump. They can't roll. So he provides a lot. He provides flank watch. He provides intel, and he could hold down a position better than anybody else because he has 2 trophy systems, and if he upgrades, he gets 3. And the trophy systems counter every projectile. It counters Dima's launcher. It counters V's little poison thingy. It counters grenades. Counters Semtexes. Everything. He is the guy you want to hold down the objective. They should not touch him. He is balanced. If he had a Spitfire or a grenade, he would be broken, but he doesn't. He's the most balanced character in this game. They should not touch him. Alright, next up is V. Personally, I think she might be on the verge of broken because she has 3 throwables that can push people out of cover efficiently. She has both her poison pods and she has an incendiary grenade. She has a above average SMG. It's nowhere near the LMP, but she has great perks and her ability can push people out of cover, and if you damage them, you get overheal, which is really good. Her perks are evade, cloaked, and tendency, those are probably the best 3 you want. She's a really good character. She's balanced. I don't think they should nerf her. She has no one-shot kill besides the melee, but everybody has a melee. She's balanced. I don't think they should touch her. You can main her. You can actually play aggro with her. If you master the throw, you can play aggro. You can push people out of cover so fast and then just laser them with your SMG. They should not touch her. She's balanced. Up next is Shaq, and I believe he's actually really good. He has decent perks. He has the both 10k perks that help you out when you down someone, which is good because he's a fragger. He has a decent SMG, he has a Spitfire, he has a Semtex. But I think where he lacks is his ability. His ability provides nothing for the team. His passive provides nothing for the team. His ability is really loud, and when you activate it, when you're up, when you're alive, not down, there's like 1 second that you're exposed, and that 1 second you can get shredded. Also, the overheal goes down so fast, and when you're reviving yourself, it takes a long time, and it's so loud. I rarely see a chat get get the revive off. I rarely see him put it off because he dies too fast. So they should just change something to his ability, either make it faster, more subtle, or change his passive, or just make his passive more effective or something. But yeah, he's really good. He's a really good solo operator, or solo rogue. That's really also the change. He needs a slight buff, and that's it. Next up is Dima. Dima is balanced, and I say he's balanced because he's very similar to Ronin. Have the same gun, has 2 one-shot kills. The only thing that makes Ronin better than him is that she has crazy perks and a crazy passive. Dima's perks, he does have both replenish and life drain, the two 10k perks that heal you or reload your gun once you get it down. But honestly, I think those are not worth it. They're useless. I would rather have a maxed out grenade over one of these. So the only one I really buy is Berserker, which lets you reload while sprinting. Honestly, I think it's balanced. His launcher does have a few bugs where sometimes the pellets don't do damage, but all they gotta do is fix that. I think it's balanced. What else? Oh, his passive is kind of useless. Ronin's passive is crazy, but Dima's highlighting an enemy that's down, that's kind of useless. I never see the... Okay, Anvil, Anvil, Anvil. Godly, 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 godly. First off, he has a 60 or 90 bullet LMG that has better stats than the LMP, Talons, and Glitches SMG, and that shit lasers. They did nerf the final upgrade a little bit, but I don't think that was a problem with the gun. I think it was a 90 bullet clip. I don't know why he has a 90 bullet clip. They should reduce it by 20, make the base 50, and make the upgraded gun 70. He has a shield that he could put in front of his face at will. The deployment time is so fast. What I do, I literally expose myself. If I know somebody's in the area, I expose myself, and once I get shot, I put the shield. And then I have all the advantages because he has a C4 that with the upgrade of throwing longer, he gets an easy kill. And he has reload while sprinting. He has reduced damage from explosives. Those are the only ones I use. And with a 4-second reload time, it helps having the reload while sprinting. He does have a trophy system, but I suggest you get the C4 because it allows him to clutch. It allows him to get a 2v1 because it's a one-shot kill. He has God tier. His passive. He can't get affected by anything. So blinds, gas grenades, trenches, barbed wire. He can't get affected by anything. So he is God tier. The thing I expect them to nerf is the clip size. That's really it. Make it from 90 to 70 and from 60 to 50. That's all they have to do. Okay, last but not least, Dallas. When I first started the game, I mained Dallas. I have like 15 hours play with him. I did enjoy him, but I ended up realizing that he's really not that good and he needs a buff. He has a gun. He has Trench's gun that is good for medium range and long range, but is decent at close range. And he is the fragger. And the fragger, you want a good high fire rate gun with decent damage, such as the MP7, the KA, some of those things. He has no one-shot kill. His ability gets countered by Ronin, V, and like 4 other characters because they have the 4K perk. A 4K perk counters his main ability. And sometimes it provides the wrong information. It provides somebody... okay, his scanner reveals the closest enemy. But let's say there's an enemy 5 meters away, but has the cloaked ability, and then there's an enemy 12 meters away that gets spotted. I'm going to think that the guy from 12 meters away is the closest guy, and I'm going to expect the gunfight then. But no, I'm going to get surprised by the guy who's 5 meters away. And his perks are pretty bad. He has the perk that makes you quiet when you're not sprinting. He has Berserker reload while sprinting, which is the one I buy, the only one I buy. He has Stalker, which is removes movement penalty when aimed. I suggest you not doing that because when you're walking, and moving and standing, it makes your bloom so much worse, and you're not gonna hit your shots. He has headstrong, which is the additional 25 armor, and replenish, which is a reload gun when you down somebody. But I think those are useless because you don't have a good close range gun. That's gonna be someone you. Those perks are for getting in your face and getting kills, but the gun he has is not good. So they should probably switch his gun for probably a new gun or some other gun. But that's it. Or they give him better perks. Cause right now I put him in the needs a slight buff. Just one slight buff and he'll be balanced. Or maybe they could switch his pistol for the Spitfire. The Spitfire will fit in the gap. It'll make him be able to do short range. So he'll be able to do everything short range, medium range, long range with those guns. And it allows him to be aggro, to take advantage of his scanner. That's one option.